Hi guys, it's Keith Arkberg Farms. I'm up here in the front again, the show plot. As you can see behind me, my plug trial's doing good. Got a brassica mix here, got arugula back there, got a little bit of all-star up front here. All looking pretty good. But today, we're gonna prep this bed out here behind me with a pure and true no-till bed prep. Let me show you how. And here are all the tools we should need. We got our fertilizer spreader, our nice little seed case with all of our jang rollers in it. Got a landscape rake up top in case I need it. Got my jang seeder, and I got my retractable tine rake. And then I also have a garden weasel down here. I'll show you what that's for here in just a second. And I'll take you over to the bed. So there's the bed. We tarped this 2 weeks ago. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. That looks really good. Let me bring you down here and take a look at it. This is after 2 weeks. A couple rubber bands left from the previous harvest. And then everything else has melted away perfectly. Even what little grass was here is dry and crispy. So that is perfect. That's exactly what we want. That'll make a nice stale seed bed. We'll be able to plant in that without any problems at all. Go ahead and get this uncovered the rest of the way. Now, since my bed is already cropped out with the use of time, 2-week tarping method, well actually it's only about 10 days, close enough. Now I'm going to use my drop seeder and put in my fertilizer. So here we go. Let me tell you, that thing is nice. I went ahead and did 6 passes with it this time. I'm gonna go take what's left back into the pack shed and measure it out and see how much we actually applied. Should probably be about 5, maybe 6 pounds. I don't know, we'll go see. Okay, there we go. We're at 3.15. We started out at 8.41, so that gives us about 5 1/4 pounds of our 855 Nature Safe. Now fertilizer spread, it's time to use the garden weasel. If you've never seen one of these before, 3 tines, a little cultivator, You move one, they all move. It just kind of stirs up the top soil, kind of just incorporates it without actually flipping anything or, you know, doing too much. We're just going to kind of go over it. So I'll show you. So we'll just make passes up and down until I'm happy. And then just simple as that, pretty much happy with it. You can see that it's all pretty much worked in the top. It's not all up on top anymore, but I've still got a little bit of bumps and ridges I want to smooth out. So I'll go get the tine rake for that and make 2 passes, one down, one back, and I'll be done and ready to plant. There we go, simple as that. Now look how nice it looks. All nice and flat. Everything's pretty much worked in. There's still some stuff up on the top of the soil, but that doesn't matter. We'll seed it in. That'll all rot in. It'll be good for the plants. So I'll go get the seeder and we'll start planting some spinach. I'm doing lizard spinach. I'm gonna do it on 7 rows with the LJ24, I believe, but I'll make sure before we roll it out. I'll let you know. So I got the jang out, got my seed case, it's got all my rollers in it. We're going for, yep, I was right, LJ24. It looks like it has the X24 in it, which is one of our more common seed plates. Really wish there was a quicker way to open these, because taking that out takes a lot of time. To where the other cotter pin right here, I mean, it just pops right out. I always make sure to take it apart, holding it the same way. Everything falls out, all my pins are on top. Got our X roller. We'll go ahead and put in our LJ. You can see how much bigger those are. Those will be good for spinach, and we'll also take the brush here in the back and we'll raise that up all the way. So we just simply insert the roller, get our gear back in, cotter pin, loosen that nut right there, that wing nut. We bring the brush up to its complete full up position. That'll hopefully give us the seed rate we want. So that's what we're looking for. I'll just back with this silly little screw. That should be a cotter pin or a lock key or something else. And we snap into our jang. Always making sure to pick it up, move the front wheel to make sure that the chain is actually moving with the sprocket. I've had this not move before, and you'll plant a whole row and nothing will plant. Gears on the front, standard, 9 front, 14 back, if I remember right. Just, this is the way it came. It's the way I always use it. Use it the same way for everything. All right, let's go seeding. Now for seeding out 7 rows, we will do 1 down the center, then we'll do 1 on each side, and then we'll do 2 more. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. there'll be 2 over there too. So basically, middle, side, side, and then you just kind of judge in between and get your other 2 that go down. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Everything seeded in. One thing I don't like about the Jang, when you get this close and this many spacings, I start to get furrows in the bed. So what I can do with that is take the tine rake and turn it upside down and pull it across. It'll just knock those tops off. Watering does a little bit, but I'm thinking about actually ordering the smaller shoe for the bottom of this. It comes with the JP5. Because it does less disturbance outwards, it's a thinner, and it also has a thinner plow on the back. So I think that might actually solve some of the problem in what I'm seeing just using the JP1. But that's for another day. Okay, so here's our numbers. We've got lizard, 4.3 ounces. We put fertilizer. We did 6 passes of our 855, which was 5 1/4 roughly. We did 7 rows, and that's where we end up with our 4.3 ounces, and the bed's only about 36 inches long. We also did 10 gallons of compost before I tarped this bed on top of the All-Star after it was harvested, so there was crop residues left. That was on there for about 10 days. Then we planted directly into the bed. Now, got my spinach planted. That'll be my fall-winter planting. I know from last year, if I don't get it in before September, I will not get it this year. So we're going to do this one this week, and we're going to plant one each week so I can try to figure out when my last planting of spinach actually is. Got really, really lucky this year. It's August 1st, and it's literally like 65 degrees out here, which is unheard of. Usually the end of July, beginning of August, even sometimes the first couple weeks of September are the hottest times of the year. Usually we're up in like 95 to 100 for a week or 2 on end. And right now it's just beautiful watching the weather. We're gonna get more rain, which that's unheard of too. Usually it's the driest part of the year too. So hopefully here in another, I don't know, maybe a week or so, I can start harvesting my little multi-plugs. And then in, let's see, we're all of August, all of September, so the 1st of October, should hopefully be able to get a cut. That gives us 60 days on there, and then hopefully I can just keep cutting that all season, or even go through and wipe out a row of each, and then just start hand picking it for the rest of the winter. I don't know, we'll see. Well, hope y'all like what you saw today. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all, have a good day.